Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to our anatomy and physiology class. So today we are going to study about muscle tissue, right? This PowerPoint presentation is done. Okay, I'd like to recognize Dr. J. Matthew Velke for doing this PowerPoint presentation. Our learning objectives for today: number one, to be able to identify the 3 types of muscles. Number two, be able to describe the structural basis of muscle striation. Number three, to be able to list down the structural elements that harness our muscle contraction to the movement of our body parts, as well as the mechanism by which muscle cells contract. Number four, to understand the function and organization of connective tissues in skeletal muscles, right? And number five, be familiar with the regenerative potential of each muscle type. So let's start with the muscle tissue. There are different types. We call number one is striated muscle. What is that? It is a regularly arranged contractile units. We have skeletal muscle, we have cardiac muscle, and then we have smooth muscle, which possesses contractile machinery, but it is irregularly arranged. As you can see later, I'll be showing you the diagram of each. For now, I would like you to remember the function of these muscles, right? So for regeneration and growth of muscles, we have skeletal muscles to increase in size, right? In number, we call it regeneration or proliferation. Just like the satellite cells that are proposed source of regenerative cells. We call it skeletal muscles. Next one is smooth muscles. Okay, they also help increase in size, or another word, we call it hypertrophy. They increase in number as well. Okay, they are called proliferative muscles. Example, you can find it in your uterine myometrium and vascular smooth muscles. Another one here is heart muscle. Okay, the heart muscle is formerly thought to be non-proliferative. This is also to increase in size or hypertrophy. Okay, and new evidence in our heart muscles, okay, indicates that there are fibroblasts that are remodeling. They suggest that mitotic cardiomyocytes and regeneration by blood or vascular-derived stem cells are being done in this heart muscle. All right, so here, as you can see, these are the parts of skeletal muscles. As you can see in this part here, we call it sarcolemma. This is the cell boundary, the fibers of the muscles that helps contract. We have also capillary, endomyosium, okay, perimysium, epimysium, okay. Epimysium covers the muscles. Okay, we have also some collagen fibers here. I will show you more. So this is actually, if you see this skeletal muscle, right? Even if you see the chicken muscles, when you buy chicken at the store, or beef or pork, yes, you can see these muscles that are like this in longitudinal section. And you can see under the light microscope, this is the image. It has the fiber that is multinucleated, meaning many nucleus are found in these skeletal muscles. Okay, this side here, as you can see, they are striations of myofibrils, while this one here, the A bands, are called anisotropic, okay, or birefringent in polarized light, while the I bands here represents isotropic, or they do not alter polarized light. Z lines, okay, are found in the discs. So as you can see, this is another light microscope image of skeletal muscles. So you can see these black dark ones here are the nucleus or nuclei. Okay, you can see here. Okay, this part here as well, nuclei, the end part, nuclei. Right. So let's continue. Of course, the muscles, they contract, and right. Striated muscles, they are in the Z lines. In myofilaments, they are also called myofibril. All right, we have actin and myosin. Okay, why do you say that muscles, they are sliding, right? They contract, they slide. There is a theory called sliding filament theory, where muscle fibers are composed of many contractile units. We call it sarcomeres. Okay, as you can see in this part, the green part here are the thin filaments, while in the middle part here is colored purple and orange one, the thick filament. Okay, if these muscles are overlapped between these thick and thin filaments, it allows our muscles to contract and relax our muscle fibers. So see how genius. Okay, it's nice to know all of this. So many fibers in our body contracts together, and it results in our movement. We move because our muscles contract and relax in some ways. So another one here that I will show you is a cardiac muscle. This is under the microscope as well. As you can see, these dark ones here are nuclei. Okay, they are biconical. Those are these dark ones. Cardiac muscles, you can see also here. Another in longitudinal section and transverse section. Alright, so all of this, we have smooth muscles. You can see here is non-striated cells. Non-voluntary, right? Contraction is non-voluntary. You don't need to move. Okay, it's non-voluntary. It is found in our blood vessels, our urogenital organ walls, and in our dermis of our skin. Smooth muscles. You can see here under the microscope in longitudinal section. We have also in transverse and longitudinal section. The dark ones here are the nucleus, many nucleus or nuclei. Okay, structure of smooth muscle you can also see here in cross section. Okay, you also see here, and more structures as you can find here. So how does the smooth muscle contract? Also calcium dependent. So calcium ions released from this caveolus or SER and complex with calmodulin. So these are some of the ways that smooth muscles contract. There are 7 ways. Okay, I will not be digging deeper to that for now. I will just be telling you the different types of muscles. So smooth muscle contraction. This is the contracted image of the smooth muscle, while if it's in relaxed stage, this is the image, right? The actin myosin filaments you can see here. Smooth muscles are relaxed in this part in the left side, while in the right side it is contracted. See the difference? Okay. Smooth muscle when it's relaxed is somewhat like arranged, while it's contracted it's like just like when you use a rubber band or you use a rope, right? When you really like tie or contract the rope, it will be same as this right side, right? So these are differences between the three types of muscles: skeletal muscles, cardiac muscle, and smooth muscles. So as you can see here, um, skeletal muscle is strong, it's quick, discontinuous voluntary contraction. However, cardiac muscle is involuntary. There is involuntary, it's still strong and quick, but it's involuntary contraction. Involuntary means you don't need to work it out. It will just work out by itself, right? Just like our heart muscle, it will just pump muscle, just work it out. However, skeletal muscles, we need to stretch out our arms or legs, okay, to contract or relax. Smooth muscles, on the other hand, is weak, it's slow and involuntary contraction. So these are the three different types of muscles and their diagrams and other photos. So this is the end. It's easier. I just want you to remember skeletal muscles, cardiac muscles, and smooth muscles. Alright, in summary, I want you to remember the three types of muscles. Skeletal muscle is strong, is voluntary. We need to move to stretch out our muscles, contract and relax. Cardiac muscle is involuntary, just like our heart muscles. Smooth muscles is weak, and we need to it's involuntary, we need to move smooth muscles. All right, thank you and have a great day, everyone. I hope you've learned something. Comment down below or like this channel so you will learn more about science stuff, anatomy and physiology and other topics, and if you want to know more. Thank you, class, for listening.